The Charity Gala Event. Chapter 1. Planning the Gala. Sarah, an event coordinator for the nonprofit organization Bright Futures, sat at her desk, staring at a blank spreadsheet. The charity's annual gala was only 8 weeks away, and she had the monumental task of organizing every detail. This year's event aimed to raise funds for underprivileged children's education, and expectations were high. The first step was to determine the logistics. Sarah began by selecting a venue that would accommodate 200 guests while staying within the allocated budget. After extensive research, she secured a grand ballroom in a local hotel. Next, she brainstormed themes with her team, eventually settling on a brighter tomorrow, a concept that emphasized hope and opportunity. With the basics in place, Sarah shifted her focus to the feasibility of the event's schedule. She created a detailed timeline that included vendor meetings, marketing campaigns, and volunteer coordination. She knew that sticking to the timeline was crucial for success. Sarah also drafted a preliminary budget, allocating funds for catering, decorations, and entertainment. Balancing quality and cost was challenging, but her experience in event planning helped her make informed decisions. Throughout the week, Sarah held meetings with her team to delegate tasks. The marketing team would handle promotional materials, while the volunteer coordinator managed recruitment. "We need this to run seamlessly," Sarah reminded them. "Let's keep communication open and stay proactive." By the end of the first week, Sarah felt confident in the plan she had built. Although she knew challenges were inevitable, she was determined to stay ahead of potential obstacles. With the foundation set, it was time to move to the next phase: securing sponsorships. Chapter 2. Securing sponsors. The second phase of planning was both exciting and daunting: securing sponsors to fund the gala. Sarah knew that the success of the event depended heavily on philanthropy from corporations and individual donors. She began by compiling a list of potential sponsors, focusing on local businesses and organizations with a history of supporting educational initiatives. Each potential sponsor required a tailored approach, so Sarah and her team worked tirelessly to craft compelling proposals. The proposals highlighted the impact of Bright Futures' work, including statistics on how past donations had changed lives. Sarah scheduled meetings with key decision-makers, using her presentation skills to make a strong case for support. At her first meeting with a regional bank, she emphasized how the sponsorship could enhance their public image while directly benefiting the community. "Your contribution," she explained, "will fund scholarships for 50 students this year." The bank's marketing director was impressed and agreed to a significant sponsorship package. Encouraged by the success, Sarah continued to pitch to other organizations. However, not all meetings went smoothly. One potential sponsor declined, citing budget constraints. While disappointed, Sarah remained resilient, following up with a thank you note and keeping the door open for future opportunities. To diversify funding sources, Sarah also reached out to individual donors through email campaigns and personalized calls. She worked closely with her team to design a fundraising brochure that outlined donation tiers and the tangible impact each contribution could make. By the end of the month, Sarah had secured enough sponsorships to cover the event's primary expenses. The gala was beginning to take shape, and the momentum motivated her team to push forward. However, Sarah knew the road ahead would bring new challenges, and she was ready to face them. Chapter 3. Overcoming last-minute challenges. With just days to go before the gala, Sarah felt a mix of excitement and anxiety. The planning had gone smoothly so far, but she knew from experience that last-minute problems were inevitable. Sure enough, her phone buzzed with an urgent call from the catering manager. "I'm sorry, but we've had a scheduling conflict," the manager said. "We can no longer deliver the dinner on the day of the event." Sarah's heart sank, but she quickly shifted into problem-solving mode. She contacted other catering companies, negotiating with one to provide a comparable menu on short notice. As she resolved the catering issue, another problem surfaced. A key volunteer responsible for setting up the AV equipment had fallen ill. Without hesitation, Sarah contacted an IT specialist who had previously volunteered at Bright Futures events. The specialist agreed to step in, ensuring the audio-visual setup would run smoothly. Meanwhile, Sarah revisited the contingency plan she had prepared at the start of the project. This document outlined backup solutions for potential challenges, which gave her team clear guidance during moments of crisis. During the final walkthrough of the venue, Sarah noticed that some decorations were missing. She enlisted the help of volunteers to improvise, creating a simple yet elegant arrangement using materials already available. Though exhausted, Sarah kept her team motivated with words of encouragement. "We've prepared for this," she reminded them. "Let's stay focused and make this event unforgettable." By the evening before the gala, all major issues had been resolved. Sarah took a deep breath, knowing that her team's hard work and adaptability had turned potential disasters into manageable challenges. Now, everything was in place for the big night. Chapter 4. The Big Night. The night of the gala arrived, and the venue was a dazzling display of lights, flowers, and banners showcasing Bright Futures' mission. Sarah, dressed in a professional yet stylish outfit, greeted guests with a warm smile as they entered the ballroom. Her first task was ensuring the registration desk ran smoothly. Volunteers checked in attendees efficiently, providing them with programs and directing them to their seats. Sarah occasionally stepped in to assist with last-minute questions, maintaining the seamless execution she had envisioned. As the event began, Sarah took her place at the back of the room, monitoring every detail. The keynote speaker, a successful alumnus of Bright Futures programs, shared an inspiring story about how the organization had changed his life. The audience responded with a standing ovation, and Sarah couldn't help but feel a surge of pride. The highlight of the evening was the charity auction. Sarah coordinated with the auctioneer to ensure everything went according to schedule. Guests eagerly bid on items such as vacation packages and artwork, driving the total donations far beyond the initial goal. Midway through the evening, a technical glitch caused a brief pause in the slideshow presentation. Sarah quickly signaled the IT specialist, who resolved the issue in minutes. The hiccup went largely unnoticed, thanks to Sarah's quick thinking. As the event concluded, guests lingered to express their admiration for the evening. "This was one of the best galas I've attended," one sponsor remarked. The final tally of donations was announced, surpassing expectations and securing funding for Bright Futures programs for the next year. Reflecting on the evening's success, Sarah felt immense gratitude for her team and the supportive community. The gala wasn't just a fundraising event, it was a testament to the power of collaboration and determination.